What's up guys, the PlayStation 5 Pro is real and development kits of the high-end PS5 console will be sent out to developers soon, according to known leaker Tom Henderson. Back in March of this year, Henderson reported that Sony is working on a PS5 Pro model in a similar fashion to his PS4 Pro model. The known leaker has claimed that Sony is working on other hardware as well, including its QLED handheld, a PS5 Slim model and more. None of this new PlayStation hardware has been confirmed by Sony just yet, but in a new article posted by Henderson on Insider Gaming today, the leaker claims that the PlayStation 5 Pro is 100% in development at Sony. As a matter of fact, development kits of the Pro model are set to be sent out to first-party studios in the next couple of months. After that, dev kits will also be delivered to third-party developers. The release frame of the PS5 Pro, the fourth quarter of 2024. As always with these kinds of reports and rumors, take the information above with a fair pinch of salt. Then again, Henderson has proven to be quite reliable in the past. Sony's PlayStation 4 Pro model was announced in 2016, 3 years after the launch of the regular PS4 model. The current PlayStation 5 models were released back in November 2020 after being announced in September 2016. We'll update you as soon as more information about the rumored PS5 Pro model comes in. For now, let's see what we know about the PlayStation 5 Pro so far. Design. It's difficult to speculate the design upgrade that the PS5 Pro will bring over Sony's latest gen's console. The PS5 itself is a mammoth console that, though it stands out from the pack, takes a lot of space in your gaming setup, and if we go by PS4 and PS5 Pro standards, we can only expect the PS5 Pro model to be beefier than its predecessor. However, if Sony is aware of the user feedback on the PS5, the company knows they have been requesting a smaller console. So, the PS5 Pro could preserve the same bulky design with aesthetic upgrades and cram the latest components within. Speaking of them, the next thing a lot of people wonder about is the specifications of the PS5 Pro. There was quite a noticeable performance leap between the original PS4 and the PS4 Pro when it launched back in 2016. In the case of PS5, however, the base console in itself supports next-gen features like ray tracing, high-resolution gaming, 4K at 120Hz and more. What the PS5 Pro could include is a better Radeon GPU to deliver better frame rates while utilizing ray tracing and supporting up to 8K gaming at last. Sony's next-gen console might include the upcoming RX 7700 XT graphics card based on the RDNA 3 architecture, enabling true 8K at 60Hz gaming. Currently, the PS5 is based on AMD's Zen 2 architecture, utilizing an 8-core processor and 16GB of RAM. In the 2+ years since its launch, AMD has made great strides in the CPU segment, so you can expect the PS5 Pro to utilize the latest AMD Zen 4 CPU architecture, which will bring better performance and enhanced efficiency. Further, a report from last year suggested that the PS5 Pro will offer double the performance of the PS5. Sony should also consider upgrading the internal SSD to provide more usable storage space to gamers. The PlayStation 5 has an 825GB SSD with only 667GB of usable space. We expect the company to take this feedback into account and equip the PS5 Pro with at least 1TB SSD, offering more usable storage space to gamers. To install new games, most of them over 100GB in size, users have had to install or upgrade the SSD on their PS5 right now. The CPU and GPU upgrades, coupled with 8K TVs becoming cheaper and mainstream in the next couple of years, could make the PS5 Pro an attractive investment for gamers. The same story as above continues in the pricing segment as well. There's not much information to go by at the moment, but we can make an educated guess about the PlayStation 5 Pro pricing. Looking at the previous gen console pricing, the PS4 Pro released at the same price as the original PS4 at $400 in the US. The company also launched the PS4 Slim, an updated PS4 console with a smaller form factor, for $300 at the same time. Sony could follow the same strategy this time around as well. That means the PS5 Pro will replace the current gen PS5 and launch at the same price of $500 in the market in 2024. This is mere speculation at this point though. Given the hardware upgrade and performance improvements the console might bring, we could see Sony bump up the price and release the PS5 Pro at $600, a $100 increase over the existing console. It won't be surprising at all. However, Sony needs to be aggressive while competing with Xbox. Plus, you can expect the original PS5 to finally receive a price cut, as it hardly received discounts post-launch. Guys, do you believe that Sony will indeed be releasing a Pro model? Which hardware and specs will it support? And what about its price? Hit the comments below. Thanks for watching. watching this video. Please share it with your friends. See you in the next one. Peace out.